Hey everybody, and welcome to another Wake Up Wednesday with Art for, an organization dedicated to everyone, everywhere. My name is Julia Dodich, and I am a singer-songwriter. I just recently graduated from Belmont University down in Nashville, Tennessee, with a degree in commercial songwriting. I have some music released to streaming sites like Spotify Music, Apple Music, so if you want to check that out, you can go ahead and search my name. Anyways, I am so happy that I was asked to share some of my mindfulness tips with you guys today. Mindfulness has played a huge role in my life. I struggled with anxiety for many years without knowing that that's what I was feeling, and it affected my whole entire body. I would get headaches, upset stomach, and it eventually ended up affecting my voice, and I lost my range, and lots of straining was happening when I was singing. And as someone who was pursuing a career writing music, creating music, I needed my voice to be able to do that, and I ended up working with a professional, and one of the tips that I learned that helped me live a much more intentional, peaceful, expressive life was mindfulness. So I'm so happy to share some of my tips and tricks with you guys. Use these tips when you're feeling a bit more stressed than usual or you're having trouble focusing, but mindfulness really overall is something you can apply to your life always. It's not something you do in your bedroom and once you walk out the door you forget about it. Mindfulness is something you can continuously be practicing no matter where you are, which is the cool thing about it. So the first thing I want to say before I get started is that when you are living a more mindful life, how you start your day is very important, because part of mindfulness is just being very intentional about what you're doing and being purposeful about those things and living in the moment, being very present. So when you wake up in the morning, try not to go on your phone, and aimlessly scroll through your phone, not really knowing what you're looking at. I'm guilty of it, I do it too, but it's really not good for your mind to wake up and look at your phone first thing. So try to avoid that. Take 3 deep breaths when you wake up. It just kind of helps you be a bit more present, also helps you wake up and get your mind and body going, ready to start the day. And then also drinking a glass of water, I have read, is very beneficial when you first wake up. If you put lemon in it, like chop up a lemon, drop it in the water, it also helps your gut. I don't know the science behind it, but I do it and it works. So the very first tip I'm going to share with you that I do is to read or watch something that spiritually grounds you in the morning. I think it is important to kind of start your day in a reflective state, kind of recognize how you're feeling, how you want your day to go. So I like reading a devotional in the morning. This one is faith-based. There's lots of different devotionals out there though that are not. This one's called 100 Days to Be Brave, and it's by Annie F. Downs. She's great. I love her. I love her writing. And I just read the little reflection part, and then there's some questions at the end that you can kind of ask yourself. I don't always answer them. If you don't like devotionals, watch a message on YouTube, a spiritual message or like a faith-based message, something to just kind of get your, feeding your soul in the morning. I think that is always good. But if you don't like either of those, you can subscribe. There's lots of websites out there where you can subscribe to get like a daily poem to read in the morning, or just an encouraging word in the morning, something positive, even just a mindfulness tip to show up in your inbox in the morning to kind of teach you another trick about how to be a bit more mindful. Something like that, something that feeds your soul and helps you be a bit more present, start your day off positive. So yeah, that is number 1. Number 2 is gratitude. Gratitude, I think, has become a lot more prevalent in our culture, which I think is wonderful. We as humans are not meant to live in this state of gratefulness. We're always kind of looking for the negative and ways to fix things, so we really have to be intentional about living a life of gratitude. But the power of living a life being intentional about having gratitude and giving thanks for the things that you already have, it completely changes your mindset, and it has helped me be less stressed. It's something I'm always practicing and trying to get better at. So some of the things I like to do is when I wake up in the morning, say 3 things you're grateful for. That's a great way to start the day. And then I also did this thing for a while where every time I hit a red light, I would say 3 things I was grateful for. Because already when you hit a red light, you're like cranky, you didn't really want to stop, you wanted to keep going. So that was a great way for my mind to kind of start training it to be in that gratefulness state. And it's always something I'm working on. But yes, gratitude is something we are always working at and practicing and trying to get better at. Because it's hard, you know? I'll be the first to admit it. Third one is guided meditations. So I was kind of skeptical about these before I started, but they are incredible. They have also helped me immensely. They've really helped me be able to manage my thoughts, how I'm feeling, even like how I'm feeling physically as well, not just like emotionally. They are very, very helpful. So there's a ton of different apps out there that you can use for a guided meditation. Some that I have tried are the Calm app. Headspace was a really good one. Before the meditation, they actually give you a little lesson about mindfulness and meditation. That was really helpful because I was new. So if you're new to guided meditations, Headspace would be a good one to try. 10% Happier is another app. And the app I currently use is called UCLA Mindful. This is a completely free app. There's not a lesson beforehand, so I don't really need the lessons as much. So if you're somebody who has already tried meditation, this is a good app. So the next tip is stretching. Stretching is very important, and lots of women especially struggle with tension in their shoulders and their neck, which can cause headaches. So if you're somebody that struggles with headaches, this might be a good trick for you. First one is you put a hand on your chest right here, and then you put another one on top, and you pull down on the muscles while you lean your head back. And then back on your shoulders, you probably will feel a knot if you're somebody that carries tension in your shoulders. Again, take your 2 fingers, find the knot, push down a bit, and lean your head to the right. Maybe back a bit, and you'll feel the stretch all along the back there. And then go to the other side, same thing, 10 seconds, 3 times. And the next tip I have for you guys is walking. I think lots of us have started walking a bit more during quarantine and this pandemic that is happening because we were stuck in our houses and have nowhere to go. But walking is a great mindfulness exercise. Sometime when you go for a walk, try just letting all those thoughts go and focus on what is around you, right? Just like the trees or the flowers, or if you're walking with somebody, you know, put your attention on them. Don't get so caught up in your head. Just getting up and going for a walk is a great way to get your body moving and focus on being a bit more present. And the last tip I have for you guys is exercise. I know, I'm sorry, I said it. As long as you're getting up and doing some form of exercise, it is better than doing nothing. So I do encourage running. It is a good way to be mindful, similar to walking. I call my runs walk runs because I run a ways and then I walk a bit because I can't run for a very long time. So don't feel bad if you're not a great runner. So along with running, I also think weights are very important. So doing some kind of weights with your arms, shoulders, that's always good. And of course, legs, core, butt, all those things are great to work as well. It just helps your body stay balanced, and if your body is balanced, your mind is more prone to being balanced, just like vice versa. If you work on your mind more, your body will be balanced. And it's all so incredibly connected. If you liked this video, you can go rewatch it on this platform or Art4's website. And while you are on their website, you can scroll through and there's lots of other resources for you. Have a great day, you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I hope some of these tips helped you guys out, and stay safe out there.